everyone, I'm Caboose, and today we're gonna be taking a look around Ratchet Deadlock's levels using our Freecam that we have. We're gonna be starting off with the DreadZone station inside and outside, including the Battle Dome, and then we'll start going to every single planet. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, so it could end up being a two-part video. So let's start off by looking at our beautiful transport ship over here. Let's go inside. There's like little rooms inside of it, but you know, there's nothing in. Absolutely nothing. And then we have the thrusters over here. The top, well, we already know how it looks like. We have the little beam that comes down, picks you up, you know. You can go in it, but I doubt there's anything. Yep. Now we have the little it's not a teleporter, it's a rankometer. I forgot the name of it. Over here, there's nothing below it. Looks normal. Then we have the Battle Dome transport ship. Don't know what these things on the front are supposed to be. If we go inside of it, there's actually a little interior, but well, nothing much in there. You can already see the interior by looking to the little bars over there. It's a really interesting ship, I like it. It's bulky and this is how it looks like from the top. Well then, let's go over to Al's Robo Shack. Let's take a look at it from above, spin around it a little bit. There's nothing out of the ordinary on it. There's this little wrench on top over here, which is attached to it. Because, you know, it's a repair shop for the combat bots. Here's the combat bots upgrade station, whatever you want to call it. What is it called? Vendor. Here's the vendor. Al's little area, nothing out of the ordinary, a little light up here, this thing goes up, blah blah blah. And we can fall to the ceiling. Here's Clank's section of the area. With this thing not being attached, I mean, it makes sense, you're never really supposed to see it from the top. But still interesting, it's got little antennas, I guess. Little walkways, I suppose. You go through them. I don't know what these are supposed to be. But it clips out to here, so I hope they fix this in the next update that Ratchet Deadlocked is gonna get. Anyways, there are living quarters for the other contestants all over the area. Of course, you cannot stand on them, because why would you be able to stand on them? You're never supposed to be there. There's also these little ships that fly around. They're really interesting. I wonder what these ships are supposed to be in the lore. Are they contestants? Are they just fans going to the Battle Dome? But then again, why would they let fans just drive around the living quarters of the, you know, contestants that are here against their will? Aren't they afraid their contestants are gonna escape? Even with the deadlock collars, you know, still a risk. But enough nerding around. There's this little area that extends outside, not sure why, but it looks interesting. These things go in the ground, or in the bottom of the space station, I guess. The stars around are spinning, and there's that little galaxy over there. It's a galaxy, it's a black hole, I don't know. I don't know space stuff. If you know what this is, if you have any idea, just comment it. Why not? What's stopping you? Here's the Battle Dome. Also, there's these lights on top. Let me mention them real quick. There's these lights on top. They are attached by the looks of it. Interesting. Very interesting. Then there's this, and that's it, really. Look at this living quarter. It's so close to the Battle Dome. I mean, you could just jump down there, bro. You don't even need to take the ship. Little walkways and stuff. I don't know if these are living quarters or whatever they're supposed to be, but they look cool, and that's all that matters. This is the entrance to the Battle Dome. Of course, there's nothing in there, and the other side of the Battle Dome is not modeled in, I think. There's this little symbol of the DreadZone station over here, which is not attached, and if you look at it from behind, well, you know. And here's the inside of the Battle Dome from the bottom, and here's the back. Really interesting. Now, here's another interesting thing that I know of. I found this little area. Do you know what this is? Is the tutorial area from when you get to DreadZones first. There's 2 of them because you can play the game in co-op, and if you start a new save file, you both will be in different chambers learning the tutorial. It's a mirrored version of the one we were in. This is the player 2 one. And the symbol we saw in the Battle Dome is there. It's interesting. Wait, that glass is clipping. And you can see that from the bottom. They screwed something up, and is it the same here? No, it's only in the mirrored version of the room. So I hope they fix that in the next update, and they give us a complimentary bonus of 100,000 bolts. Because this thing has been here since 2005, even longer, maybe. And they did not get a chance to fix it. But yeah, this little whole area is modeled for the tutorial area. As you can see, there's little buildings all over the place to give the illusion that something is happening around here. And these lights are up here, but they're not attached. Really interesting, isn't it? Yeah, look, if you look at the top, you're like, whoa, what is going on? We're in a weird area. Is this a warehouse? Is this a space? I can see the stars. It could be a space station. And this is where the teleporter is supposed to be that takes you to the arena. It's the same little hole here. It's really interesting. Then you have the arena. This is where you get put and you talk to Fox, you know, you fight a bunch of enemies, blah blah blah. Then you jump on the teleporter and it teleports you right over there. Now I saw this little weird area over here that extends. I want to see what this is. Oh, everything just disappeared. I am afraid. Please bring everything back. Please, I beg of you. Whoa, this looks weird. What have I done? There we go. Oh, it's nothing interesting. It's just this. But it goes through the wall. And there's this thing over here that gives the illusion like there is something, which there isn't. Now, how about we go inside of the Battle Dome and take a look around the arena. Now, welcome to the first arena challenge we ever get to do. What are the robots shooting at? Have you guys revolted against DreadZone or what? This is the first little arena we get put in. This symbol is back, the one from the front of the Battle Dome. Now I can see why this symbol over here is more detailed in the rest of the Battle Dome, because it gets used throughout the arena. I'm guessing it's in multiple places, not just there, yeah. So you will always see it. I mean, let's be honest, most of us probably never even noticed this symbol up here, and the fact that it just goes over the screen like that. But you know. Now, what I want to find, or see if I can find, is that little room over here in this image that you're seeing on the screen, because that's where Vox is supposedly monitoring the Battle Dome from. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't see any room like that around the Battle Dome. Look, the lights are back. Are they attached this time? I'm curious. They are even more. These things are clipping to the thing even more than in the normal DreadZone station. Here you can see more living quarters to give the illusion that we are still in the DreadZone station from the bottom. As you can see over there. I'll let my combat bots handle this situation. They're gonna be alright. Now, another interesting thing that I saw is that the platforms are just over here on the ground. It's not that wow, but it's still interesting how they just go up like that. Actually, let's help our combat boss, shall we? Why not, you know? There we go. You saw them going up. That is what I wanted to show you. It's really interesting. Then you have these ones over here that are also on the ground. These ones that, you know, go up here to cover this so you can travel across. You can actually stay on them. Oh, please don't die. Give me a moment. Well, you can stay on them. Just take my word for it. All the rooms get reused for the arena battles. That is no secret, but it's still interesting how they managed to do it. We got this little room over here with a turret. Here's the turret in its natural habitat. It's just moving around. It's not that smart. But still looks cool nonetheless. This is the terribly tubular Tower of Power. That is just over here for us to conquer. It's really interesting, isn't it? Look, that symbol is back. Have any of you guys even noticed this symbol up here while in the Tower of Power? I sure haven't. You don't really look at these things when you're playing. You're over here to shoot stuff. Yeah, you notice the lights, you notice these things. Maybe you notice that thing over there, but you're not gonna notice this, maybe. You know, not that unusual. Like, look, I never saw that thing before. What, it has collisions? It does not. That is odd. Hold on. Let's shoot it with a sniper. I mean, I cannot tell. Okay, what if I shoot it over there? Oh no, it's just a rocket exploding. It does not have detection or anything. Now, the fans are supposed to be sitting on these non-existent seats over here, and they probably come out of these little entrances, holes, whatever you want to call them. It's the same skybox, I think. I mean, I don't see the planet, or no, not the planet. Oh, there it is, that's the black hole spinning. But yeah, this battle dome looks too big for it to fit in the actual battle dome that we see on the DreadZone station. And this is a little area where you like grind rail down here or whatever. You can walk on it without dying, that's interesting. Didn't know that. Now, here's a close-up of this little lava or whatever this is supposed to be. Is this lava? Does it instantly kill me? It does instantly kill you. That is interesting. I don't think I ever died because of it. Or maybe I didn't, I don't remember. Who knows? Now, here's the reactor battle. It's, you know, this is where you start off and... Oh, that is interesting. They are not loaded in. But you can still, do that, I guess. I did not know. So this is Reactor. Here's a close-up of him. He's got that little core over there. He's just standing still. I think he's the only boss that stands still when I go in the Freecam mode. But yeah, he's got some really interesting things. Look at those claws. And look at those little things on his fist. Probably for when he punches someone. He's got some interesting little details on him, which I really like. He's even got that on his legs. Really interesting. Let's, ow. We deal so much damage with our wrench now. But yeah, he's not moving. Everything is still here. The Tower of Power is here. Yeah, don't forget to do that. There's nothing changed in this boss battle, so let us go to the next one. Here's the Eviscerator battle. He doesn't move either. He doesn't randomly attack. But he does keep doing that animation to probably tease you into attacking him. So he's a bug, he's a mantis, he's a man. A mantis man that is alive. You know what that means, and if you know, you know. If you don't, well, good luck. What happens if we go over here? Does he get angry? Does he attack me? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle. What's he doing now? Look at his abdomen blades. I don't know what to call those. They're little claws. Is this a dance battle? What if I shoot you? What are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Oh, he's attacking. He's doing something. Interesting. So yeah, the Battle Dome is once again unchanged. There's nothing different. You do the boss fight in the same place that you do it with Reactor, except the arena is way smaller. Now here's the Ace Heartlight battle. He will still attack you even if you are in no clip mode, Freecam, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, really interesting. You already know how he looks like. He's got like Captain Quirk styled clothes, tight suit, you know the deal. He used to be a hero, he's no longer a hero, you know the deal. But this one takes place in the first arena that you actually, you know, set foot in. So this time there will not be platforms over here in the other rooms, which I find really interesting. Also, would you look at that, something looks quite different here. This room looks different. Like the effects on the floor, they look a bit darker, don't they? I guess they removed the, you know, like little holographic effect they had on them to save on resources, which I find really interesting. Let's wrench his butt and move on to the next area. So now we're in the control level. Let's instantly get out and see this marvelous piece of the Fox engineering. Now what is this? What am I looking at? Goes up, blah blah blah. I'm lost already. The enemies are spawning in and I'm not even getting close. Okay. So there's not much to see here, really. I mean, it's interesting, but there's really not much. I mean, this is interesting. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Also, we gotta hurry a bit because we have a timer that will, you know, explode that if we don't hurry up a little bit. We have the little orbs over here. A turret. We go up over here, then we grind rail across there. Oh, if we fall back down there. Then we blow up this little generator. Yeah, really interesting. Let's take a look at the lasers. Wait, what happened? The lasers are not on. What if we do this? I'm curious. The lasers are not turning on and there's no enemies. Now the enemies are here, but the lasers are still not on. That is rather confusing. Then, I think all of them are linked up. Like, all the generators are on the same map, which I am about to see. Now, sir, what? Yeah, look, this is supposed to be another generator. It's not loaded in, and it looks like it's broken. Yeah, it is all he's got. That is really interesting, isn't it? Yeah, look, the entire map is here. Let us go to the end. I wanna check something. And this is supposed to be the end, right? What is that weird hole? How are you even supposed to get here? Does this take me anywhere? There's so many questions and so little answers. So yeah, there's nothing else. The skybox is a bit changed by the looks of it. I don't see that black hole, even though we are technically in the DreadZone station right now. This is the elevator that takes you up to the boss fight, by the way. Or at least that's what I think it is. So, let us go to the... Wait a minute, I did not notice this part. Interesting, how does it look from the bottom? That's how it looks. So yeah, not that well, huh? Oh, and I died. I have failed everyone. And here we are to the boss fight. He is going to attack something. I don't know. He's mad at his space station. But this is an interesting area because you can tell which area it is. Like, here is supposed to be like the first arena that you fight in. Then this is the place where you fight Shell Shock, not Shell Shock, sorry, Reactor and the Eviscerator. And this is his little mech. What happens if we jump on it? Doesn't damage. Can we damage it or something? We cannot. And here is supposed to be the... What the heck? He's doing that. The Tower of Power is supposed to be in that next room, and I lost... Oh, there it is. Wait, no, what? I think it's mirrored or something. I don't know, it looks weird. Isn't this supposed to be on the other side? I think so. So does that mean this is the beginning area? Okay, whatever. So these are the special cameras that are used for this area. They are all pointing up for some reason. Oh, whoa, okay. That is interesting. Can you cheese the boss fight by just fighting him from up here? That is interesting. Now, these are the little creatures he throws in, but they're all going somewhere warm because the cold season is approaching. So they must, you know, go find warmth in another universe or something. But yeah, look at him. Well, let's begin the second phase of the boss fight so we can take a look at him after. And there he is in his little bubble, waiting for us to come and attack him. We can actually get in the bubble and take a look at him. Now the effect is really trippy. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Where am I? Oh my god, I got flung. Okay, we're back here. He's attaching his mech to the thing. Whatever, you know the deal. Now, let's get closer to him. And there he is. Giant mech climactic battle. And here's a close-up of his little mech. He opens that thing to shoot those weird spinny things. You know the deal. It's honestly a pretty cool mech. Again, it's sea creature inspired by the looks of it. I mean, he is a shark after all. Why wouldn't he do that? It would be weird if he didn't at this point, with how much we know about him. Alright, so this is the end of part 1. We check out the entire DreadZone space station and the video is almost half an hour long already. So this is gonna be part 1 and the second part is gonna be exploring all the other planets, because all the other planets don't have this much stuff in them, so it's not gonna be as long. So yeah, see you guys in the part 2!